Okay, so we have another race we're going to be doing today. This one is going to be in the S class, and we'll be heading over to Mugello. I'm trying to decide which car I want. Well, maybe I'll go with this. I'll go with this old 911 GT3. Now, this is a really fast car, but it does have limitations because it only has sport tires on it. So you can only be so aggressive in the corners. And as you can see, this thing is kind of sliding around on me as I prepare to come around and start my initial qualifying lap. And as I cross over the start-finish line, you can see that on this straightaway you can really get going pretty good, but you gotta brake really hard to go into this uphill hairpin. And there's certain sections of this track that are pretty challenging. And I don't know if you noticed it right there, but this thing is sliding quite a bit. I had to slow down quite a bit there to not go off track. And this is a real tight section right here. A little bit of a short straightaway into a tight hairpin to the right. Down to second gear, and then you start powering back up. Going through these S's into another sort of short straightaway, into a pretty sharp corner to the left that brings you back around to the main straightaway, where you're able to really get up to top speed on this pretty long straightaway. But you've got a real hard hairpin right-hander at the end of it, so you better have some good brakes. So this is transitioning over to the end of the third qualifying lap, and currently I'm sitting third in qualifying. I'll see if I can better that or if it's going to get worse. And initially things are looking pretty promising, but there's quite a bit of time left in qualifying. So by the beginning of the race, I'm not in third place anymore. Here we have a little bit of a network glitch, and it doesn't want to load the transitions properly. So here we go. And I'll scroll through the crowd here. We got an Audi, a 97 Porsche, a 67 Honda, a 2017 Porsche, a 2016 Audi, a 2016 Porsche, a 2019 Porsche, a 2017 Ford, a 91 Jaguar, a 2020 Ferrari, and then here I am in 11th place. And this is kind of a hazy day at this particular race. Low ground fog. Guys kind of jockeying for position, braking really hard into this right-hander. And this Ferrari slows down, and there's a Mini Cooper in the S class. That guy has got to have some serious upgrade parts in that little Mini Cooper to be in the S class. That alley slides right on by me. There's that Honda Formula One car. He went off track. And this thing is sliding around on me a lot. I'm trying to rein it in. With all this fog, I imagine there's quite a bit of dew on this track, and it makes it slicker. There's a Mustang come flying around my left side. He doesn't care anything about German engineering. He's gone. Well, this guy wants to tap me in the back here. That's another Porsche. And here comes another Porsche on my outside. I brake a little earlier than he does, and he slides kind of wide, but he's able to rein it in and get pointed down the straightaway pretty good. Now I am able to get past him just for a second, but he slams into me pretty good, sending both of us off track. And there's that little Honda Formula One car. You gotta be kind of gentle around those things because of their open wheel nature. But I've dropped all the way back to 18th place. I got 2 laps left. Let's see if I can gain some ground. Somebody went off track there. I wasn't able to really notice what kind of car it was. And this car in front of me, I think that's a Dodge, I think. Like maybe a Dodge Avenger or something like that. But he's getting around here pretty good for being might be a Charger. But he goes off track there, but he gets it back in and then slams into me, but I end up getting in front of him. And yeah, that is a Charger. So we got a heavy braking in this second-hand right-hander. And this other Porsche, he's coming around the outside, banging into me. And it looks like that might be a Ford GT in my rearview mirror. And he kind of gets me on the left quarter panel, knocks me out of the way a little bit, and goes around me. And I misjudged the braking on that one. And I'm starting to feel even more tire slide after having 2.5, almost 3 laps on these tires. The car's starting to slide around even more than it did before. And you can even hear it there. The tires are squealing. Bring it back down to second gear, come around this to get ready to power up down the front straightaway for the final lap. I'm in 16th place, and based on what I'm seeing in front of me, I don't see a whole lot of opportunity to gain spots. Now, that's not to say that there's not people that might make mistakes and go off track, and that would gain me some positions, but that hasn't happened yet. And there is somebody in my rearview mirror. He's kind of distant, but he's there. So I got to keep him in mind as well. Oh, I finally get to see somebody. Okay. I think that might be that Ford GT. And they're sliding around a whole bunch. So I'm having to slow down in these corners a little bit more than I ordinarily would because I'm losing grip with these tires. And you can hear them squealing. So this tight right-hand hairpin here. Yeah, that is that Ford. But I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. I'm swinging wide on that corner, coming up to the front straightaway for the final time. So I end up being 15th. No penalty points or anything, but I did lose positions. And that's the race for today at Mugello in a Porsche GT3. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the racetrack.